Do you want to improve your PC's performance? Do you want more speed? If so, you probably need to upgrade something within your setup. Now, that being said, of course, you don't want to just throw your old part in the trash, right? Well, today, we'll be achieving all those things by changing one PC component. What is up, good people? This is Jay, and in this video, I'll show you how easy it is to upgrade your system drive from an HDD to an NVMe SSD and how you'll still be able to use your HDD after. So, let's get it started. Now, before we get started, make sure to keep a backup of your important files. Next, remove your old HDD from your PC. Locate the M.2 NVMe slot on your motherboard, remove the NVMe screw, install your NVMe SSD, and since we want the best performance increase we can get, we'll go with the ADATA Legend 960 Max NVMe SSD. You may use the notch on your NVMe SSD and the M.2 slot on your motherboard as a guide on how to install it properly. Screw it down using the screw we previously removed, and you're done. Moving on to your HDD, you may still use it either as a secondary drive for your PC or as an external drive that you can bring with you wherever you go. In our case, we'll use it as an external drive using the ADATA ED600 2.5-inch HDD and SSD enclosure, and if you think that installing an NVMe SSD on your PC is easy, well, this process is even easier with this specific enclosure because the best thing about it is it doesn't require any tools. Whoa. So we just open the enclosure with this latch, install our old HDD in, close the enclosure, lock it down, and that's it. So now you probably want to know the benefits of upgrading to an NVMe SSD. First is the increase in speed. Compared to an HDD, NVMe SSDs are in a whole different league in terms of read and write speed. Let's face it, faster transfer speed means more time for you to get productive. Second is better gaming experience. Having an NVMe SSD will reduce installation time and also gives you faster game boot times and loading speed. Third is power efficiency because NVMe SSDs consume less power in standby mode. Fourth is future-proofing, and I know it might sound a bit far-fetched, but actually recently, some game developers require you to have an SSD for their game. Yeah, looking at you, Blizzard. And the most important one is reliability. HDDs are sensitive to vibration because of its moving parts, but since NVMe SSDs doesn't have any, you don't have to worry as much when you accidentally hit your desk a bit too hard when you accidentally rage during a game. Most of the time, we have to spend a lot to get a huge difference in our system performance. Luckily, by upgrading your drive from an HDD to an NVMe SSD will give you a huge performance bump without breaking the bank. Keep in mind that we have to enjoy life to the fullest, and we do that by making the most out of everything. Now, if you want to get updates with ADATA and XPG's latest products and offers, don't forget to check out their socials. And that is it for us in this video, and I hope you find this one helpful. Now, for questions, suggestions, comments, or shoutouts, never hesitate to use the comment section or hit me up on my socials anytime. Again, my name is Jay, telling you to keep that smile, stay positive, and don't forget to rock on and rock hard.